Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This your host, Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. Hey, shout out to Key Talk Society, Key Talk Gang, Key Talk Mafia, because we're almost at 100K. Now, that's been the goal. Actually, I just set that goal. That's the goal, and we're almost there. I want to say I'm nothing without y'all. I greatly appreciate y'all. And every time y'all hit that like button, it helps me reach that goal of getting to 100K subscribers. So make sure you hit that like button for me, please, and thank you. Anyways, so now that y'all hit the like button for me, we got to get into the story today about a 304 that goes by the name of Tshey Bennett. Now, if you don't know what a 304 is, a 304, let me see if I can break it down to you without actually giving you what, talking about saying what it is, because, YouTube be tripping at times. They don't want you to say certain stuff, right? Not tripping, but they just got certain rules. But anyways, this is what I mean by that. A 304 is a woman who accepts money, talking about, and willing to do something strange as long as you got a piece of change. So if you got a piece of change, you give her that piece of change, and then she take it to the hotel, and y'all can do something strange. Now, speaking of going to hotels, a 304 that goes by the name of Tshey Bennett is now missing after going to Florida. And in Florida, she pretty much came up and made an ad about how she was available to do some 304 activities, if you catch on what I'm saying, in which I guess someone took up on that offer, and now she's missing. So I'm gonna go over the details with y'all, and y'all let me know if y'all think that the reason she's missing is Buddy done probably killed her, right? And these are the details. So first of all, before I even get into the details of the video, I want to show y'all who Tshey Bennett is. So this woman right here is Tshey Bennett, right? So it says, just in, woman who disappeared in Florida was with a S client who goes by Larry. Hotel says covers and sheets were taken at a motel was wide. So the motel door was wide open pretty much, right? Which is absolutely insane. There's nothing good's going to come out of that. Now, while I'm reading this, I will go and do some slides for y'all. But before I start this, I want to show y'all the ad that Mrs. Tshey Bennett gave to pretty much promote and advertise her 304 services. Here it goes.
Yes, I'm real. Check out my social media, subscribe to my OnlyFans, follow my Twitter, my Instagram, my Snapchat, and yeah. Hey, Pensacola, it's your girl P Stallion. Today is Wednesday, December 11th, 2024, and I'll be here until Monday, December 16th, 2024. So make sure you come see me. Yes, I'm real. Check out my social media, subscribe to my OnlyFans, follow my Twitter, my Instagram, my Snapchat, and yeah.
Anyway, so shortly after she made that, it does look like she was able to get some tricks or some people that was willing to go ahead and do some strange for a piece of change with her, but it did not end well, because now it looks like Tshey Bennett has actually gone missing. Now I'm gonna read the story for y'all, but before I read the story, I'm gonna show y'all a little picture. Right, it says one bed, blanket, and covers were gone with door wide open. So what that actually means is they walked into the room. Right, after walking into the room, there was two beds inside of the hotel room. Right now, the craziest part about that is, even though there was two beds inside of the hotel room, there was only one bed that had covers on it. The other bed had absolutely no covers. So already off back, I'm thinking, dang, so did he wrap her up inside the covers and potentially kill her? That's what I thought right off the back, right? But I'm gonna read the story to y'all, and y'all let me know what y'all think actually happened, right? Just a second. Actually, you know what? I want to make it a little different for y'all, so y'all can actually see it a little better as I'm reading it to y'all. There we go. Boom. So it says, we spoke with an insider who gave us all the information on Tshey Bennett, the young woman who disappeared 4 days ago after meeting up with the client off a known escort site, List Crawlers. Now, List Crawlers, of course, for those that don't know, List Crawlers Oh, wait, hold up. List Crawler is definitely one of those sites that a lot of people go on, and whenever they want some of these 304 services, I'm talking about. And whenever I say want some of the 304 services, maybe your man at home alone, or your wife ain't treating you right, or maybe you just have an urge at night and you ain't got nobody. Maybe you're just lonely and you want somebody. So you go to List Crawler, find who you want, and get them. Now, when I say get them, I don't mean get them like this guy allegedly tried to get her. I mean get them like pay for their services so they can come give you whatever it is that you actually need. But of course, that's a very risky job, right? And I ain't gonna down nobody for whatever they do to get their money. I'm talking about it is what it is. I don't care, right? But I will tell you, it's a very risky job on what Shorty was actually doing, and it doesn't look like it turned out too well. However, if we continue, it says the insider works The insider who works with her best. First of all, when it says the insider that works with her, that's obviously another 304, probably her wifey. Cause they be calling each other wifeys. See, if you go Harry, I'm in Texas. I'm from my Dallas, Texas. So of course we got Harry Hines and all the surrounding areas around Harry Hines. Where you go out there, you see a whole lot of 304s on the streets, and of course they typically have somebody with them. And they be calling them they wifey. So it says the insider who works beside her wifey, says they got a call at 4:13 p.m. saying Tshey was gonna cash app some money to them, which means she was a client, right? Which means she had somebody that she was doing something strange for a piece of change with, right? And I believe there's a picture of her actually sending that text as well. So boom, and it goes at 4:13. She incoming call. She tried to call. It says she called me out my sleep at 4:13, saying she's gonna cash out me. She never sent that cash out because obviously Buddy ended up doing something strange and potentially killed her. And I'm gonna finish the story so y'all can see, right? So it continues and it says, they didn't hear from her anymore after that. The hotel finally answered the phone and they say, oh, that room has been empty since 5 p.m. The door was wide open and the sheets and covers were stolen off one of the beds. They're saying they think he choked her out and wrapped her up in the covers and left with her. Both of her phones were in the tub, turned off, and her car was still outside the hotel with all her clothes. What in the blue hell is going on? Literally, right whenever you see something like this, you know that it's some BS that doesn't happen, right? What the blue hell do you mean that her phone was inside of the tub? And not only was her phone inside of the tub, they're saying that her car and stuff was all still downstairs. If that's the case, bro, like, yeah, something bad done happened. I don't even want to say maybe. This is like definitely, right? Phones in the covers off the second bed, phone inside of the tub. Her car is still downstairs. She's not answering. And also, as we continue to read, they're going to say something else that's even more shocking. And the reason I say it's more shocking is simply because, they said this is something that she wouldn't miss. So just stay tuned as I read more so we can get a better idea on what happened. It says, both of her phones were in the tub turned off, and her car was still outside the hotel with all her clothes in it. From there, the police got involved and started taking her missing serious, as they wouldn't immediately open the door to check on what in the blue hell is going on. Okay, what does it mean they wouldn't open the door to check on her? Because it did say that the door was wide open. This must be another door. Let's just continue reading. It says, the investigators are saying the last guy she was with name is Larry on the app. They are actively trying to track him down. So Larry is probably going to get caught. Why? Because Larry decided to get some punani off of a app. And what does that mean? There's a paper trail of him trying to get the punani off of the app, which means they're going to know who he is. They probably already know what his picture and all that stuff looks like, right? Which, like I say, come on now, Larry. Come on now, Larry. Larry, they looking for you, Larry. Boy, they looking for you, Larry. They looking for you, Larry. I'm just telling you that right now. But anyways, with all of that being said, let's actually continue the story. If it would just, and also, y'all, I'm trying something new out with the screen. As y'all can see, typically I don't have any difficulty doing anything with the screen at all, but I am having a slight bit of difficulty now because of what I'm trying to actually accomplish and do and get done. But anyways, let's get back to the story. So the last time we spoke about it, they said that Larry was the guy they were looking for, trying to track him down because he hit her up on the list crawler app. It continues and says, the motel does not have cameras, so unfortunately that's not enough. What? The motel, why? Okay, listen, I'm not a 304. I'm not in that world, right? But why in the blue hell would you go to a hotel with no cameras at all? That just sounds like a recipe for disaster, right? And y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all think that was just a terrible idea to go to a motel that doesn't have any type of cameras, right? And then this was even more shocking. They said her son's 8th birthday is tomorrow. If you know her, she wouldn't ever miss his birthday. If you know or have seen anything, please reach out to your local police. If you are afraid to do so, reach out to us and we will report the message for you. Just tell what you know if you know anything. Of course, within this world, a lot of people don't like to mess with 12. A lot of people don't like to mess with the police. You know what I'm talking about? So they ain't going to be just doing things, calling 12, calling the police, stuff like that, because that's considered snitching, right? And this is a street activity that's just used to make money, right? So that's why they say if you're scared to call them, just tell us and let what you know. So they still definitely looking for Shorty right now. I do hope they find her. I know a lot of people in the comment section was, dissing her because of what her occupation is, of course, being a 304. But like I say, man, everybody's doing what they can to make their paper, make their money. Of course, maybe somebody's doing something that you wouldn't actually do, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, everybody's doing what they got to do in order to make their money, right? So I'm not one to just outright try to judge nobody for what they got to do to actually make their money. But what I will definitely say is, you got to be careful out here in these streets, man. You definitely got to be careful. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm trying to get back to like a particular part of the dang video, but I can't do it because it won't pop up. Golly, I gotta learn how to do this, bro. I'm working with a kind of sort of a new program right now, and it's kind of pissing me off because it's not doing what I need it to do. And I like things to go smooth whenever, especially when I'm doing some type of work or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like I'm doing right now at this very moment. Anyway, so let's just go ahead and get out that subject. I do hope they find Tshey Bennett. That'll conclude that particular section of here. But also, I'm going to go over to TMZ because actually, no, forget about going to TMZ right now. I want to go to Bobbi Atof. I know y'all may not know who the Bobbi girl is, but this is the Bobbi girl. Let me actually make this go here. You know what? Before we even do that, let's go to that comment section and read the comments on there. Anyway, so like I was saying, sorry for those technical difficulties. I'm telling y'all, I'm using like a new program, and in this program, I'm having to as I'm going, I'm learning stuff on the fly, right? So we had to take it back to here because I definitely want to go to the comment section and see the comments that y'all are making about what's her name, Tshey Bennett. Of course, she's a 304, and they got a lot of people in the comment section doing a lot of dissing. However, there are some other 304s in the comment section that's giving their opinions as well, right? So the first comment actually says, no, give me a second, let me turn this here down. So the first comment actually says, never go to motel hotel with the doors on the outside. That has always been a red flag for me. Why do we care? Laugh aloud. Let's focus on the upstanding females of our community and less of the schmutz. So she went missing doing all things she thought strengthened her. Philippians 4:13. No more tricking from me. The block finna be hot. If you trapping, keep your weapon on you at all times. So this is potentially a 304 right here. And she's, like I said, she's giving advice to other 304s. And I want to read this comment section, see what y'all got into it. I remember you and you had yours. You've never met me before. Trapping. Okay, so we ain't going to read all that. But anyways, let's actually that was long. Let's actually continue. Dang, hope she get found safe. Y'all make it easy chasing mother. Another renegade story. Why do females sell cat anyways? And I know there's a whole long list of people explaining why. How does a motel not have cameras? Shaking my head. That's definitely a question that I would ask as well. Stop selling cat. Let me actually see what the comments were to this guy that says stop selling cat. That's it. That's the hope right there, bro. You said it best, right? Because those black men written in the Bible supposed to provide y'all slack and desperate measures roles. But you know that when a black man has to take accountability for all because black is everything first, that's when he says, but she wanted equal rights. Like, okay, salute to that comment, but it was just kind of all over the place a little bit, right? And there was no punctuation either. Even though sometimes I write without punctuation. By design, it's all marketing for me. But anyways, let's actually go ahead and get up off Shorty. Either way it goes, bro, I hope Shorty is able to be found. I would never wish bad on anyone at all. But this does lead us over into our next topic. So, Cardi being Offset. Should I talk about them today? Cardi being Offset, they have been going at it today. Should we talk? Nah, let's not go into that today. Let's actually go into Bobbi Atof. Now, I know some of y'all, a lot of y'all may not know who the Bobbi Atof girl is, right? But I'm going to show y'all who the Bobbi Atof girl is, right? Because Bobbi Atof has now got her brother. So, this girl right here, name is Bobbi Atof. Hold on, give me just a second here. This girl right here, name is Bobbi Atof. Now, Bobbi Atof, of course, was married to this man right here. Now, it looks like Bobbi Atof has actually... Now, Bobbi... Bobbi, right? So her name is Bobbi Atof, right? A lot of people knew her because she would make these super awkward videos. And, of course, a lot of people say that she was just using a black culture to expand her career and make her grow and all type of stuff, right? So a lot of people like, she's not really for the black culture. She's just a plant. She's all this type of stuff, right? Since she's been doing those interviews, has she fallen off? I will say that I see less of her, but now Bobbi has popped up again. And not only has she popped up, she's popped up with a black man. Who cares though, right? But here's the thing about it. This is why it's funny. It says Bobbi Atof girl divorced her nigga and got her a nigga. I can imagine the first word that came to his head when he found out her new man. Nigga. Let me stop because I'm sure y'all know what I was about to say. So this was her old man, right? Bobbi got inside the entertainment industry and she actually began to do, she was excelling around a lot of black people. She hung out with Suki. She hung out with Sukiana, and she also hung out with some other black women. And the next thing you know, Bobbi has now popped up with a new man. Now, the new man, of course, he is a cornerback for one of the NFL teams. I'm not sure which one, but he is a cornerback for them, and he's now cuffing Bobbi. You know what I'm talking about? Now, a lot of people were speculating the reason these two actually broke up was because after she did an interview with Drake, they were saying that Drake potentially piped her down, all this wild stuff. But anyway it goes, Bobbi has moved on and got her a black man. Anyways, now why is that important? It's not important. It's just some news to talk about. I don't even know if y'all know the Bobbi girl, but what is important, more important to black culture than Bobbi, is actually going to be this whole Cardi B and Offset situation that's going on, right? So I'm gonna get into it. It says Offset to Cardi B, get off my dick, off your mind, get off your mind, drop an album. Cardi, suck it and sign divorce papers. So let me just make this long story short before I actually get into the story. Offset is pretty much coming out and saying the only thing Cardi B is talking about is getting piped down and probably talking about that just to make him jealous. That's what he actually believes, right? Now, could it be true? Definitely could be true. She could definitely be hurt by the situation of those two, and she could definitely be just trying to make Buddy jealous. But either way it goes, they actually got into a feud today, and the feud that they got into today was pretty bad. So it says, whatever truths Cardi B and Offset drummed up for his birthday weekend last week is out the window. The unhappily married rap stars decide to go at each other's throats on Wednesday. So Offset came out and said, single and miserable. Check the last 10 spaces. You missing me. You getting hit with the flex though. Get your flex on, mama. When you split the custody, I will. You ain't worried about music. You worried about ick. Everybody can see it. All you talk about is ick. It's us and ick. And in the club, burnt, no music, no nothing, just drama. So he actually said something else. She responded to it. Offset said, nobody win when a family fights. Stop capping to these people to make yourself look like a hoe. It ain't the look you fire women, good music, but you focus on ick and try to make me look bad. Focus, bruh. This ick is whack from us both. Honestly, in which Cardi B said, so dating because I'm single means I'm just worried about ick? You sound like a dummy. Trying to be fake nice after you did what you wanted from the beginning, trying to push a narrative to these people. Congratulations. F off. Sign the papers. Now, what I can definitely say is, listen, bro, a lot of people that I, be seeing on the internet they don't really be on Offset's side. Why? They say, man, Offset been cheating on her since the very beginning. He done caught cheating on her like 20 to 30 to 40 to 50 times. And finally, whenever Cardi B came out to do something, honestly, I saw a lot of people congratulating Cardi B. Dude, I think that was the right thing to do. Honestly, I don't care. But that's definitely what happened, right? I'll leave it up to y'all to say if y'all think that was the right thing to do or not. And I think I'm actually finally getting the hand of this new program that I'm actually using. So I will tell y'all this, as I'm doing these videos, they will actually get better and better because as I master this new program, I'll be able to switch between stuff seemingly easy. But anyways, let's get back to the story. Offset set it off on X, accusing Cardi B of spinning narratives for her Barty gang fan base as if she's some super hoe who's been victimized by her bitter divorce. It says, just like he did at the top of the year, Offset urged Cardi to focus on releasing her long-delayed sophomore album and not another guy's shalom. Cardi didn't take the slander and demanded her hubby of 7 years unchain her and sign the divorce papers. Hey, listen, man, buddy ain't trying to sign the divorce papers. Who knows why? Maybe he don't want her to actually leave. More than likely that is. Offset replied, when she allowed him joint custody of the children, he'll join. Oh, okay, that makes a good point. He'll John Hancock the legal docs, but gave her an earful about looking burnt out on the club. So, long story short, fam, listen, man, Offset ain't tripping about no divorce. It don't seem like, Buddy's just saying, listen, man, give me joint custody of my kids. This is always something that happens. Whether you believe that the mothers are trying to stop the father from seeing a kid, or some people just believe the father's lazy, but you can clearly see here, also say, listen, man, I will sign the papers after she told him to sign the papers and shut up. Just let me, somebody get joint custody of my kids. Do y'all think he should get joint custody of the kids, or do y'all think she's playing it how she should play it? Anyway, so, hey, man, like I told you, I was using a new program today. I'm going to get better with that